It is unfortunate for President William Ruto's cabinet secretary and defender CS Kipchumba Murkomen to come out and lecture Kenyans for criticizing President William Samoei Arap Ruto's government. And I must play for you that clip shortly. But allow me to ask you two good questions. Number one, is it a crime to criticize your own government? Because I remember the head of state saying, this is a government of everyone. In other words, it's a government of the people. So is it a crime to criticize it? The second question, I thought the president wanted a vibrant opposition in the Republic of Kenya. So is it a crime, CS Kipchumba Murkomen, to criticize a government that the head of state said he wanted a vibrant opposition in the Republic of Kenya? Before I play for you this clip where CS Kipchumba Murkomen is lecturing Kenyans, allow me to share with you this particular post by Senior Counsel Ahmednasir Abdullahi. And I quote, utter rubbish. Kenyans are criticizing President William because they want him to succeed, stroke deliver on his promises. His tribe is totally irrelevant and diversionary Bwana Waziri at Kip Murkomen. Deliver and Kenyans will dance on the street and name their newborn kids after His Excellency. And by the way, I have met people who are called Mwai, some are called Kibaki, some are called Uhuru, some are called Moi. Do you think those parents were mad to name their children after Mwai Kibaki, Uhuru, or Moi? Please let me know what you think in the comment section. Allow me now to play for you this clip.
I find it unfair that many people, especially the church, the media, and our critics, are criticizing President William Ruto, not based on the facts, on the things we are doing, but it's a criticism that is laced with tribalism. I find it unfair that President William Ruto is not being compared with President Uhuru Kenyatta, is not being compared with President Mwai Kibaki, is not even being compared with President Jomo Kenyatta. Because of the disease and mentality of tribalism, every critic of William Ruto is comparing him with Daniel Arap Moi, as if there was only one president before him. It is unfair to find fault on the president based on where he comes from or comparing with a president who came from this community before. Let's criticize him for the facts as they are. Compare President William Ruto with his predecessor the first 2 years. Compare President Ruto with President Mwai Kibaki the first 2 years. In 2003, 2004, everybody was crying that President Kibaki amemaliza uchumi, amefanya nini, amefanya. By 2007, if it was not for post-election violence, President Kibaki was being celebrated for turning around the economy. And that's why we want to say here confidently that we have confidence in President William Samoei Ruto. If we give him the necessary time and criticize him fairly, we are going to get proper results for our country.
Please like the video to reach many people as possible, and in case it is your first time, support us by subscribing and turning on the notification bell. We are on a mission to 6,000 subscribers, and we can't hit 6,000 subscribers without you subscribing. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for supporting this YouTube channel. Without you, we could have not reached this far. Allow me to go back to politics. Can somebody remind President William Ruto's defender, CS Kipchumba Murkomen, that during the Gen Z protest, they came out in large numbers and they knew that there is something called tribe. They were saying they are tribeless. So I strongly believe that Kenyans are no longer interested in talking about tribalism. But if at all there is tribalism, then CS Kipchumba Murkomen can explain to us, because we are in darkness. We don't understand. And why is it talking about tribalism? At the same time, lecturing Kenyans who are criticizing President William Ruto's government. Who was he referring to? Was it the former deputy president, Rigathi Gachagua? Or was he referring to Kenyans? I really don't understand. You can let me know what you think about that story of tribalism in the comment section. But one thing that Bwana Waziri must understand, that Kenyans are not against President William Ruto as a person. Kenyans are just pointing out some of the things that are not going on well in President William Ruto's government. And they want to help him. They don't want him to sink. They don't want President William Ruto to fail. So, Bwana Waziri, there's no need of lecturing Kenyans. In fact, most of them don't want you to fail as a cabinet secretary. Remember, you asked for forgiveness when President William Ruto dissolved his cabinet, except he left Mudavadi and the former deputy president, Rigathi Gachagua. You were lucky to come back after asking for forgiveness from Kenyans. Remember the story of opulence. Kenyans talked about it. Remember the story of arrogance. Kenyans talked about arrogance. And that created anger in many Kenyans. And you saw what happened. Kenyans do not want to go back to that particular place again. So, Bwana Waziri, I know you know something about tribalism, but you can let us understand in a better language. Nobody is against President William Ruto because he is from the Kalenjin community. I believe he is a Kenyan like me, and I strongly believe that you're also a Kenyan like me. Anyone can become a president. Have you ever gone to Tanzania? They don't talk about tribe because they know what tribe can do. Have you gone to Rwanda? The Tutsi and Hutsi. I don't think if people in Rwanda are talking about their tribe, they know what tribalism can do. I know you're older than me, but in 2007, I think you know what happened in 2007. So you're old enough to understand what happened in 2007. We don't want to go there. So Bwana Waziri, Kenyans do not want to subscribe to arrogance. Kenyans do not want to subscribe to lectures from the people that are managing the affairs of their country. This is their government. The head of state once said, it is a government of the people. So allow them to criticize because they're doing their job. The head of state wanted a vibrant opposition. So I don't see the problem where Kenyans are giving out their views and they're providing the vibrant opposition that the head of state wanted. We just want President William Ruto to succeed. Nobody wants him to fail. Do you know if he fails, the whole nation will fail? So, Bwana Waziri, talk to us. Don't talk at us. We are coming from one nation. And I know you will succeed if you allow Kenyans to criticize you. That is just my opinion right here on the Spot Check YouTube channel. In case you have any contrary opinion, feel free to share in the comment section. I promised at the end of my videos to carry out civic education. What you need to do as a Kenyan or a patriot, or maybe they will call you are unpatriotic, but please do for me this. Register as a voter. And the beauty of being a registered voter is that you can participate in two elections, by-elections and general election. Number two, demonetize politics. It is a disease that is killing Kenyan politics. So please demonetize politics. Number three, vote for a policy. Don't just vote for a leader. Some of them might be clueless and you will end up with a clueless leader. Bye for now. I will see you in the next video.